In family court, there is a system that we call indirect contact. It's a system whereby the court is struggling to establish some sort of contact for one parent for a variety of reasons, usually because they're possibly regarded as a safeguarding risk, or possibly the court is still halfway through the procedure, the process, and isn't quite sure how it is they're going to manage contact between the child and the parent. And so they introduce something called indirect contact because the court feels better, because the court feels that they've established some sort of contact pattern for that child. What indirect contact means, also referred to as letterbox contact, it means that that parent who isn't seeing their child can write to them, can send them gifts, can send them postcards, can send them letters, and the child theoretically receives them, and the child can respond, and so the relationship between them is maintained. In my view, indirect contact, letterbox contact, is the family court's emperor's new clothes, because there's nothing there. The reality is, the simple reality is, that in my experience, the parent who has the children in their care will block all indirect contact. They will stop those letters reaching the children. They will stop those emails reaching the children. The gifts that arrive, they'll unwrap them, they'll remove the labelling that says they've come from dad or they've come from mum, and they'll just hand them over to the children and say they've come from me. Or worse still, they'll throw them in the bin and the children will never see them. It is the emperor's new clothes. It is the reason why the court believes, the court has been fooled into thinking that indirect contact is a thing. It's not a thing. It's not a thing at all. It's arguably painful. It's arguably cruel. Not to the children, they're none the wiser. They never see it. They never see it. So what does it matter to them? But to the parent who is going to the trouble of writing and of thinking, what do I say this week or this month? Because I haven't had a response from last month. So I've got nothing to fire back against. So again, I've got to pull something out of the air, and I've got to say something to these children or this child who I don't know, who I haven't seen for months or potentially years. I don't know what they watch. I don't know what they like. I don't know what they eat. I don't know what's going on at school. I don't know what's going on with their friends. I don't know whether they're watching Call of Duty and playing Call of Duty or whether they're playing FIFA. I have no idea. But I have to create something, and I create it on the premise that I know, as the parent, they'll never see it.